Good morning, Mr. Peter. It's nice to see you. How was your summer?
Good morning. I'm fine. I'm happy to see you. My summer was a little bit frustrating.
Oh, why so?
You know, it came in a time when the pandemic was actually a worrying thing in the world and also in Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
And, I didn't even know whether it was summer or whether to come to work or whether to stay home. And when we stayed home, we stayed indoors. We didn't go out. And it's really a terrible new normal. But
Okay.
I would say, I spent time with family, with my children. We got to do some things we never did, and we got to know each other very well.
That's good.
Yeah.
Um, so could you describe your position at ISK?
But I am the library circulations manager at ISK, and I make sure people get the materials they want from the library. I make sure materials are put back in place. I make sure the library is up and running as we work together with the librarians.
Okay. So how has this new school year been for you so far?
So far, so good, because we've set out the library in a way that will accommodate the new normals. Like we have a class that will be set in the library. We've got like 20 seats, and we've got all the measurements like the 2 meters apart. But it's a little bit complicated because we've done a rearrangement of the whole place. We've got only one chair on every single table, and it looks okay to go for the beginning, but as we open and the students come back, we will see what to do and what else we need to do.
Okay. Are you excited for anything this year?
Well, I'm excited for the students to come back.
Okay.
And that's the big business because, without students, this place is dead. And, getting over the pandemic, I am praying that the pandemic goes away so that at least, everybody goes to almost the old way of doing things. And as you know, the Kenyan schools are closed, and it is so difficult for us when we go home. We need to engage our kids and we need to help them do their work. And sometimes it's tiring.
I'm sure.
But I hope and I believe soon and very soon we will be back to the normals.
I know. I'm as a student, I can say I'm very excited to come back to school soon, and especially to come back to the library.
Yes, in fact, that's one of the good things about ISK. Students can borrow books online, and we can get whatever you want and put it in a place where you can pick it up.
I think you've already kind of answered this question, but what is it like being a librarian during these times? Are there any challenges that you've faced, and are there any positives that have come out of this situation?
Well, being a librarian always has been not an easy job, even when there are no pandemics. But at this particular time, it's tough because I don't get to do and execute my duties fully. We need to meet the people and serve them with printings, with finding books, with finding information, and satisfying the curiosity of literature. So we are not getting to do that, but the positive part is we are resilient. We keep on doing what we can do at this time. I've seen that we've developed a culture of working together. The pandemic has really pushed us to be one unit, and we are ready for you guys. If you come to the library and look at what we have done, it's quite impressive.
I would agree. I think the ISK communities has been doing a good job sticking together during the pandemic.
Yes,
Okay. And I wanted to ask, is the Alexandria system still in place for students to look up books that are in the library?
it's still working and it's in place. You can even see what you have checked out.
Oh, okay. That's fantastic.
Yeah, you need to explore that.
Okay. What are you currently reading?
Well, I'm reading this book. Can you read it?
Yeah, I can see.
I just started. I've always liked his literature, but after finishing this, I left this one on the way. I'll be going back to read this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so that I think that answers my question about what do you plan to read in the coming weeks.
Yes.
Um, is there anything else you would like to add?
Yes. And one thing I would like to say is I'm asking everybody to keep safe. Make sure you practice the safety measures that have been, put forth. We are keeping distance, and make sure you read, and make sure you focus in life. Uh, Even though you guys are at home, make sure you work hard. And I would urge the young people to read, to learn, and to think about tomorrow. And especially, solving problems like the pandemic. I would love if I saw a Dr. Hazel in 10 years to come, and you'll be having a vaccine for the pandemic, and you'll be ready to solve many other problems. I would like the students to think and think big, think outside the box, because coming to school is one thing, but also becoming something in future is another thing. So I would also say keep on dreaming how to make the world a better place.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Peter. It was very nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you, and I'm looking forward to see you guys in school.